Hey YouTube, Tony's back, kinda. I thought I'd make a couple of videos because I've been doing lots of building and painting recently, and I've just started getting into my Napoleonics almost properly, I suppose. Got this box of minis from Perry Miniatures, or made by Perry Miniatures. 42 figures of line infantry. Which are basically in front of me at the moment, but there's a few other bits in there as well. So what I've done is built primed grey with this. It's the AK Acrylics 3rd generation primer grey, and then I just went over, because the details are quite small, I've just basically washed them all over with quick shade from Army Painter Strong Tone, which is like a brown wash, quite strong, so put it on very thin and mopped up as best I could afterwards. But it does really bring out the details, makes it a lot easier to find them when you're painting, stuff like that. Mixed in with those are more than likely some figures made from this box, which is the Elite Company's French Infantry by Perry again. Perry Plastics. With 40 figures in there, and they are more sort of skirmish styled miniatures when you make them. There's some, all action, sort of poses, stuff like that. A couple of customization options in there. I ended up mainly building grenadiers and sort of fusiliers, which, in some things I'm reading that, kind of serve the same purposes, although fusiliers was a different unit, but grenadiers could do the job, as well as line infantry if they needed to. But yeah, so a few of those. I'll get those grenadiers, and also the sort of characters and extras, like drummers and standard bearers, stuff like that, out just to do in the next part of this video. Okay, so I'll put out all the fusiliers that I built from the Elite Company's box set. Get a lot of them. Again, they've been primed and washed, same way as the others. And I've done them all with their full dress shako with the large plume on it. Sorry, couldn't think of the word for the shako then, that was embarrassing. But yeah, again, a lot more action poses, so great for skirmishing units, and again, great, good looking things for skirmished battles. Planning to do sharp practice too with these guys. Yeah, plenty of options. You've got them biting their powder bag, powder container, firing, running, and there's one loading, I think, somewhere. He's carrying his weapon. He's priming the pan. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I'm sure I did one that was, ramming the round home, but maybe I can't see him at the moment. I think this is the guy. Yeah, he's got his ramrod shoved down the barrel, ramming the shot home. So yeah, pretty cool kit. Get a lot of figures in there, and they look good as well. So I'll get the grenadiers out next. So we've had the line, we've had the fusiliers, and we'll get the line out now. Okay, so here are all the grenadiers that I've built. Again, these are a mixture from both box sets of plastics from Perry Miniatures. Even made a little cornet musician in a bearskin, well, Spanish part of the peninsula wore bearskin, where it's down a bit, you know, worn down a bit. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Thought a bit of fun. Bit like the full dress plumes on the Fusiliers, bit of fun. But yeah, these are grenadiers, shown denoted by the sort of grenade style plume on their shakos. And the sort of regulation marching figures are from the infantry set, and the more customised sort of action ones are from the Elite Company set, apart from a few, and I believe it's this guy, this sort of style is from the infantry set. This guy's biting down on the cartridge again, that's from the Elite one. I've got a feeling it's like these two are from the infantry one, maybe. You've got one sort of leaning over and one sort of standing upright. The guy priming his pan is from the Elite Companies, a bit more customised. Likewise, the guy sort of on the trot, another guy biting the cartridge down. And again, these two from the infantry box set. So, although this guy's priming the pan, so he's probably from the Elite one, and this guy's from the infantry one. A lot more sort of static pose from the infantry one, because they're built for, you know, building up the regiment box basically. Although no difference in price as far as I can remember. There's a lot more building to be done on the Elite Company's box. You know, it's a lot more parts, whereas the infantry one is pretty much glue on a head. So I did some grenadiers and some line with them, and you get the skirmishers from the line company. With it's strange, but to me at least, because I'm learning quite a lot, and it's the grenadier top knot was worn more commonly by the Fusiliers too. I don't know if that means service or just because they were crack shot, you know, like Elite, they're crack shots, so they become skirmishers. I'll have to do a lot more reading, but you know, you can think of Sharp's boys in the 95th as all crack shots with rifles. These were the advance sort of skirmisher troops to the battalion behind them. Alright, so I guess that's why they get to wear the grenade top knot. What, plume and a top knot. I keep thinking of it, top knot. Okay, before I embarrass myself any further, I'll leave you there and get the character sort of models out that I made. Okay, bit of a mixed bag in this last part of the video. I love this guy. He's actually illustrated in the little sort of booklet that you get with the Elite Company's box. Commanding officer there. For the Fusiliers, I've done him with his Fusilier plume. Looks amazing, brilliant pose. I had to copy it and make one of my own. Yeah, he looks the part, all right, for some 19th century battles. Behind him we have a Eagle Bearer and the Eagle Guard, which kind of cool triplet of models that you can build with the Elite Company set. And these ones are a drummer from the infantry box set, the commanding officer from the infantry box set that you can build. A bit plainer than the fancy pants one over here, as you can tell. You see the difference in the box sets, obviously, and the Eagle Bearer from the infantry box set as well. Again, he's not on the charge. He's, you know, stood upright. You know, infantry box set. designed to go in the in the battalion, in amongst the battalion. So this is a cool model, and this keeps happening. If I could just point, the tip of the I've shaved that down a couple of times now, and it keeps happening. So it's, I don't know if it's just the plastic or not, but it's funny. I'll have to cut it off again. It's not getting really any shorter, I just keep having to shave it. It's a Sapper engineer from the Elite Company's box set, and if anything, he's probably one of my favourite models, apart from that Commanding Officer Fusilier there, that you can build, and the parts are there just to build him. I guess you could do some arm swaps or something, but he's a beefy boy. He's built for work, he is, or at least commanding others too. But great big axe slung over his shoulder. Again, built him as per he is in the booklet that you get. And next to him is the drummer that you get from the Elite Company box set, giving him the grenadier sort of bear skin. And there's a couple of poses you can do. You can do each arm holding the drumstick, but I thought I'll do the one out of the booklet again, holding the drum to rest, and both sticks in his right hand there. I had forgot to put the backpack etc on this one until I came around to priming them, and it's the only one I missed, so I just slung the only remaining one on him, and yeah, probably a bit heavy for the drummer, but hey ho. Right, so that is all of the Elite Company and infantry box set, line infantry box sets contents. I'll go probably do some more building. I've got one more Elite Company's box set to build and a British box set to build, so I'll probably build British because I built a lot of French recently over the last couple of days. So back to trimming and cutting myself open with scalpels, as I've done the other day. It's fun. Alright, see you guys, bye.